So I found this OBS secret thing.
Tummur in vlogging.
Hey, welcome once again to my lovely car studio. I'm Tummur and this is my vlog thing. I got all kinds of shit here in the back, but that's the way it is in the cars sometimes. So today I wanted to talk about you a little bit from about what I'm talking about OBS and the time I use in the studio and the marketing of music, because those are the subjects that I've been working on. So I went forward with the OBS thing, and I've been testing the thing, and I think my setup is getting together now in the hardware wise, but the software thing is still not working because I don't know, does the streaming take the computer too hard, the processor too hard to the overload or something? Because I tried just record with the OBS and it works out really good. So I'll tell you a little bit more about the recording in later in the marketing section of this vlog. But so I found this OBS secret thing, the recording without streaming. So that is probably what I'm going to go forward now to get the show out. So, and I will do the testing of the stream in the same time. I'll set up the thing, I do the stream tests, and then I will just record what I'm doing. So that way I will get the show going, and even though it's not live, it's still the idea there, and when I get the live working I can publish that. So that's the plan for the near future. So I really cannot say when I can do the real live thing. Of course, the real live thing is much more engaging in some ways than the just recorded version, but we're getting there. These are minor steps and we have to take those. So I also got feedback in the YouTube, which was fun. It was a dentist in Finland, and he asked that could I do some type of tutorial thing, and I haven't thought about tutorials, so that's kind of new idea for me, and I haven't thought about it. And well, the show will be about my projects which are going on, and I will tell something about those, but I haven't thought about the tutorials, so let's think about that a little bit. And the tutorials are in that way kind of hard because they take time and you need to plan them out, and I really aren't that thought that much about teaching people. Of course, then you learn by yourself. And I've been thinking about how much I use time also in the other things of life, but in the music wise. And I wrote a email about that subject to my mail list, and probably it's best that I won't go to the whole thing over here. So if you want to know what is going on the mail list, you can subscribe to it, and I will put the link out. I will go deeper in some subjects there, but that's kind of different platform, so different content might work there better than here. So I won't go deeply in the same subject in the vlog than in the emails. So the one thing also taking a lot of time in this label head space is the marketing, and now I'm dug into that really deeply. So the live thing that I did, I recorded the remix of Void Complete's Cherish Group, my remix. I did the live version of it, and I played out on my Octatrack. So I record that, and that I will use in the marketing space to gain some new listeners to my music. And so I'm getting into that, and because there's lots of things to take into consideration, it takes a whole lot of time, more than I thought. But what is the great thing about it, it's fun, and I'm heading somewhere. I like to get into the marketing side of things because I haven't done it, and if you want to have listeners in 2020, you need to get your marketing shit together. That's just the way it is. And that's really interesting subject, but it takes time. But don't worry, I do my music every day, and that is going forward. I'm finishing tracks all the time, so nothing serious here. It's just something I want to do. So because I have a couple of artists on the label, I need to figure out how to market them to gain some listeners, and that's something I'm deeply into. If you want to hear more, I will do the mail out next week, and there's more about this marketing thing. And so if you aren't on the list, go to the list. I will put the subscription link somewhere below, so join there. And probably this is it for this week. Next week I think I have some results from the marketing tests. So I'm running the live version to the cold audience which haven't heard of me, and so I'll probably set it up today or tomorrow, and by the next week we have something to tell you about how it went. So that's something for the next week. So keep checking, and I'll be back next week. This has been this week's rant, and good business. OBS, great software, helps a lot. Time is what everybody is short of, and marketing is something I like to do and get into. So those were the topics of this week, and I'll see you next week. Thank you for watching.
Tummur in 2019.